What's that sound? What is it? Oh my God, it's the parade of the CU Buffalo Christmas ornaments. Ooh. These are my holiday designs. They're Christmas ornaments that you hang up on a Christmas tree. What's that? Oh, you want me to walk you through how I made them? Well, why don't I show you? I started out by tracing the CU Buffalo's logo in Illustrator. That way, I could create a vector file to send over to a laser cutter. Additionally, I added this little ring on top of the logo so that I could hang it with a string. One thing that I should mention is that when I sent this file over to the laser cutter, I made all of my lines red because I knew that they would be through cuts. Voila. After I exported my SVG from Illustrator, I brought the file into Fusion 360. There, I was able to import it and create an extrusion about the thickness of my material. This way, I could get a preview of what my finished ornament might look like. Here's a front, side, and top view of the ornament in an engineering drawing, as well as an isometric that is shaded on the top right. When I was ready to fabricate, and I was set on a fabrication method, I sent my SVG file onto a thumb drive. That thumb drive was then plugged into our laser cutter computer. I laid my material into the laser cutter, and with the assistance of one of the BTU lab professionals, I was able to do several cuts and iterations of my design. My first and personal favorite is made out of this clear acrylic. The acrylic is just over 5 inches at its longest point, and it looks really fancy. On this one, I just used a black string as to not detract from the shininess. My next piece I cut out of a really nice piece of plywood. However, I wanted to give the wooden ones away as gifts, so I printed 6 of them. I'm a big fan of how the wood grain looks, and I'm super excited to give them to all of my family. So now I don't have to buy them anything, I don't have to buy them stuff. My favorite part about the wooden ones is this black and gold tassel. How perfect is that? I think it's important we see them in action, so I'm gonna hang it up on my door. Would you look at that? How festive. These turned out pretty much exactly how I expected them to be, which is great. However, if I were to go back and change one thing, I would probably make them all this size. There were some scaling issues within Rhinoceros, the 3D program that our printer uses. And so I had to manually scale them within the software. That is how I got this differing size. But I think that the intended effect is still there, even though these are slightly too large. But this one's perfect. I'm pretty proud of my holiday decor. I hope that you enjoyed it and learned something, and I hope that my family thinks they're really wicked cool. Thank you, and have a beautiful, splendiferous, wonderful day. Go Buffs.